starts out fast, throwing the first shot.
His new physical trainer, Manny Pacquiao, throughout this fight. Speed-wise, then I think he's got
steroid era, but he's totally clean. He's given blood, given urine, and he is him down 3 times in the first fight and 1 time in the 3rd round of the 2nd fight. Marquez has never been able to execute that, but he's landed 2 or 3 solid punches. Marquez very cut around the midsection low. He looks a lot thicker than he usually does, but obviously he's been on a lot of sit-ups. Manny Pacquiao in great shape both physically and emotionally for this fight. Freddie that at any time. So both guys are strong. So far, Marquez is missing more than he's hitting. Pacquiao is landing more than. Manny dictating the flow early.
He's a natural counterpuncher, and that's what he does best. So if Manny comes at him most of the night, that bodes well for Marquez, because his counterpunching style will let him get off a little bit more, as if he's the
chronological age in terms of their ring age. First round. Here we go with round number 2. Remember, as Jaime told you, Marquez is a counterpuncher, and that's what he does best. And that jab, it looks like he has a longer jab, but he doesn't. The jabs are, or their arms are both 6 to 7 inches. Their wingspan, I should say.
Let's see if he's able to do what Nacho Beristain told him. Left hook followed by the right uppercut.
Well, Manny can be hit by the uppercut, but Manny delivers an uppercut and then a left hook of his own. In his case, it's a left power shot because he's a southpaw fighter. Straight left hand down the middle, the way you fight the right-handed guy. There was a left hook and then back upstairs by Marquez. They're into it now.
So far.
Much quicker. Another good left hand by Manny getting through. So far, Marquez really hasn't done much. He was tagged pretty good by that shot by Manny Pacquiao.
And one of those left hands, you know, in the 1st and 2nd fight were the ones that sent him to the canvas.
I know it's early, but I got to tell you something. I don't think the weight suits Mark. Reaching that time was Manuel. Manny very quick on his feet, gets out of the way when this guy assaults him. Gets off first again, and first again does Manny Pacquiao. The bell ends round 2. New Jersey and John Keane from the UK. One Nevada judge, and that's Adelaide Bird. And none of the previous judges from Nevada were allowed to judge to each other how they're going to score this fight, which they did today. Ordinarily, judges don't get together and talk before the fights at all.
One of the things Manny worked on a lot at the Wild Card Gym with Freddie.
Trying to move a little bit to the right. A little bit better round for Marquez this time.
But he's still waiting a little too long.
He is.
Because if he...
Oh! He drops Pacquiao the first 3 times. Look at these guys loading up shots. Here comes the bell in the 3rd round. What? He might be...
You know what? I don't know if this has...
about that. And he's a great counterpuncher, so he doesn't have to be as crisp as a normal fighter would be, because he's such a great counterpuncher.
Marquez is a... I think I may have wanted to be Marquez so far.
And I would too, as he walked into another right-handed Manny downstairs. No more distractions, but you know, the one thing again, and again, this fight is...
Great left hand by Manny. And Marquez took it.
That's the right hand go. Actually, his punch. Oh, Marquez. That straight left hand by Manny. Call him off balance, but look at Marquez battle back.
You know what? They said all week this was going to be a war. I had my doubts. I don't anymore.
Barbarella. His Pacquiao trying to drop him again.
I think Marquez is hurt.
He may be. There's a shot. He is. He doesn't hang on. He fires back. Pacquiao is going to the finish right now. Marquez will have no part of it as he loads up shots himself. What a round of boxing this is. How about this folks. Back and forth they go. Manny landing most of the shots. How about that round of boxing? Here comes the bell. It's all over.
The knockdown. First, the jab, and then he sort of steps on his foot, but at the same time, he connects with that straight left hand, and then Marquez goes down. I think it was a little bit of a combination of the punch and also that he lost his balance. But after that, Pacquiao absolutely took over that round. Nose may be busted because Marquez is breathing through his mouth right now, and it's only the 6th round.
Boy, this is something else. Well, we thank the world for Bob Arum to put this one back together, because this is a sensational fight to this point. Now, the big surprise was Pacquiao was down in the 3rd, then he was able to knock Marquez down ever so lightly in the last round, but then he busted him up in the remaining part of the 5th round. And back and forth they go here in the 6th. And Manny's really into this thing now. Hands high, straight left hand down the middle. Every time he puts that on the top of the nose, I'm wincing from the pain that he must be feeling with that broken nose. It's broken. Right on top. Man, I really appreciate that. And this is why. Goes to the right hand lead. And he skips past him. Man, he's got plenty of legs.
It doesn't.
Power comes from. And here they are back into a war again to end the 6th round. And Manny went down. He hit him with a body shot. I don't know if he can get up from this. Straight right hand.